Here we go, new date time. The fourth and steamy date with Vicki LeStrange. Boss, I want to draw your afternoon bath as instructed, but the tub seems to be entirely full of live snakes. Vicki is coming over again, isn't she? I'd go get her in. Ah, boss, good to see you again. I hope I didn't send too many snakes. I always get snake happy when I'm excited. What are you excited about? I'll tell you, the experience we shared the other night provided something to me beyond the shadow of a doubt. Spirits are real, and I have the power to summon them. This knowledge has opened up a whole new realm of possibility, including one that I am very much looking forward to exploring with you. You see, I have this book. He whips out a thick tome about the size of a gravestone. The cover appears to be made of scabs. Ugh. Isn't it lovely? It contains a number of enticing rituals, but there's one in particular that piques my fancy. It's called The Consummation of Zigornics. It promises to yield great pleasure to those who perform it, with almost no disturbing consequences. Consummate, doing the do. Thank you. The only issue I foresee, besides the innate difficulties in trafficking with ancient and selfish spirits from a world beyond our own, is that the ritual needs a partner. I thought with your aura and all, well, would you do the ritual with me, please? Obviously, what could go wrong? Oh, quite a lot of things, really. Our souls could evaporate, for one thing. For another thing, every book I've read says that calling upon ancient evils really dries out the skin, so make sure to moisturize. Okay. What else? Oh yes. We'll need to gather a few ingredients for the ritual. I must warn you, these ingredients are not easy to procure. Some of them might require illegal activity or worse. But the reward if we succeed, that will make it worthwhile, I promise. Begins your list of ingredients. Looks like you need an ounce of fresh snail ejaculate, a towel that was once used to wash the Pope, a banana. No, the fresh snail ejaculate. Yes, the snail one. Quite tricky, isn't it? Not for me. I'm an expert at getting snails off. That's handy. When you require such a specialized skill. The war. I went to school for it. Well, you know, the old phase, idle hands. Jack off snails? In any case, any ideas as to how we might collect enough material? Let's go into the most elusive prey, the giant horny mountain snail. I think that sounds better than start a brothel for snails. I've heard of such creatures. Then again, people lie about animals all the time in Victorian England, so I wasn't sure if they were real. But supposing they are, what will we use as bait? Enormous quality of raw steak, very generous health insurance plan. No, this replica of a giant horny mountain snail I happen to have. How convenient! I won't ask how you got it. Let's just hunt. Carefully bait and trap your awaited quarry. Luckily for you, you've chosen to bait no giant horny snail. Mountain snail can resist. A veritable swarm of giant hungry snails descend upon your location. You will suddenly observe their mass mating ritual. After a short power grab, a clear sexual leader emerges. You decide to name him Hot Irving, Big Cummy, Slime Daddy. Yes, let's go with Slime Daddy, shall we? Slime Daddy begins his reign of sexual dominance. The details of the moist coitus are too lewd for sensitive ears. Do you want the details? Bring on the snail sex. Alright, you asked for it. Slime revealed by tasting and smelling the bait over the course of several hours. Those snails rub against Slime Daddy with their gooey bits, tantalizing and gorging him. Once orgasm is all but confirmed, Slime Belly extrudes a chitinous love dart coated in hormones that is most eager snail lover. All the hormones work to make its host more receptive to the seed. Slime Belly reveals his glistening membrane. The two snails so engaged would exchange juices in a hermaphroditic embrace. Hermaphroditic, possessing each and every kind of naughty bits. But you catch the stuff in a bucket instead, and watch until the end. All the way now, the time slips away as you become engrossed in the ever-writhing throng. I haven't entirely forgotten how we've come to this. Several hours later, everyone packs up and goes their separate ways. My, how fun! Let's see now, how have we gotten everything? Check the ingredients on this. You still need a banana. It's just a quality banana. Thinking this one will be easy, a cloud passes over Vicky's features. Yes, the banana. I was worried about this one as well. If we were in West Africa or Caribbean or several hundred years in the future, this task would be trivial. Here in Victorian England, however, bananas are practically unheard of. They simply aren't hardy enough to survive a transoceanic journey. Only a queen can afford and bought one, which may just be our only chance. Associate of mine in the local thieves guild has informed me of a ship that has recently arrived from the Caribbean. All the ship of the British ambassador to the West Indies. He lost all his money in a tragic gambling accident, but he still felt compelled to bring a gift, and so his ship is laden with bananas. That's some impure some, but how? Boat heist, boat heist. Of course, it is an old saying goes, when life fails to give you bananas, steal a boat. Okay. My shipping company will provide the perfect cover. Once we steal the boat, I'll simply add it to my fleet. No one will be the wiser. But how do we go on board the boat in the first place? It posed giant planets had never expected. Proposes boat expectors, classic. It's so simple, I can't believe I hadn't thought of it. I'll have some hats made with boat inspector printed on them. You enter the boat with your foolproof disguise. Anytime anyone asks you what you're inspecting, you just say boat stuff. Eventually, you calmly explain to the captain that the boat is haunted and they need to evacuate. Sailors absolutely hate ghosts, so it works like a charm. You are now the proud owners of one brand new banana boat. Check the list again. What's left is a towel that was once used to wash the Pope. You're surprised how many dark rituals call for Pope swear as a key ingredient. Makes you wonder what demons want with it. Just ruin it for me. For watering their lawns, I reckon. Maybe it's a mixer. That makes sense. The holy burning sensation is probably like demon liquor. In any case, how on earth are we meant to acquire a suitable washcloth? Let's wash the Pope. The plan is elegant in its simplicity, but how do you propose we get close enough to bathe in something? Wash him while he's sleeping. We set up a bathing booth outside the Vatican and get a big banner that says Popes bathe for free. Genius, you won't be able to resist. Popes love free baths, and that's a fact. How did we come to this? We barely finished another booth before the Pope comes rushing out, ripping off his papal regalia in preparation. You give him the bath of a lifetime, but you keep the towel. It smells like lights and divine retribution. Is there anything else on the list? Check this one final time. Looks like you got everything. You return to your mansion to admire your loot. Wow, that was certainly an adventure. I didn't think to be outside of such extended periods of time before. It's nice to get out and do normal things with you. Normal things? The world seems a bit more bearable with you by my side. But yeah, I wouldn't say normal, neither here. Now all that remains is to wait for the next blood moon and, boss, the Queen's Guard and the Royal Caribbean Embassy, the Pope Force, and several amorous snails at the door. And several amorous snails. They say you have something of theirs? Shall I engage in glorious combat until blood runs Nick High, and my sword departs the tattered remnants of my mortal frame, boss. Don't be silly, it barely solves anything when you do that. What we need is a sensible solution. Can't explain that you're borrowing these things for satanic ritual. Gyrodor sincerely apologizes for the gathering of inconvenience. There's always a misunderstanding. You assure them that once the consummation is complete, they will be reimbursed. Crowd agrees to overlook their grievances and believes in exchange for a cut of the profits of all the excess snail jizz you plan to sell on the black market. Who would want that? Anyway, you bid them a cheerful good day, write a few checks, and everyone goes happy. Well handled, boss. It seems London's upper classes are more tolerant of the dark arts than I would have expected. Perhaps because pretty much all of them are masons. In any case, as I was saying before, we were interrupted by the consequences of our actions. All that remains is to perform the ritual. Today was certainly a trial, but think of the great pleasure in store for us once the consummation of the Xanax is complete. I'll keep the ingredients safe until we meet again. You take care of yourself. I'll need you for the trial as well. Vicki winks at you. With that, he climbs into a carriage and departs. Who knows what your next meeting will be in store. Oh, I thought that was the phone one. Mummy! Ooh. But it's locked due to preferences. Damn.